Hello guys, so in today's video we'll be talking about metaphors. Now the big question is, what is metaphors? Metaphors is a decentralized ecosystem which is built on the blockchain. Now when you hear the word a decentralized ecosystem, what comes to your mind first? Now it means metaphors is a project that is not restricted to any location, meaning that wherever you are in the part of the world you can join metaphors. Metaphors is a project that is commonly accepted across the world, in the sense that Metaphors is a decentralized platform, so Metaphors is not restricted to any location. Now, that is not just it. Metaphors is built on the blockchain. Now, when you hear the word blockchain, the first thing that comes to your mind is cryptocurrencies. Let me use an example like Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency that is built on the blockchain. Now, what are the advantages of cryptocurrency, or what are the advantages of blockchain? Now, as you can tell, cryptocurrencies are built on the blockchain, right? So, and a very good example of a cryptocurrency which I used is Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is built on the blockchain, and Bitcoin can never be hacked. Neither can Bitcoin crash. That's because Bitcoin is built on the blockchain. Now, unlike Metaphors, Metaphors is not a cryptocurrency coin, but Metaphors is a project. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency coin and it is built on the blockchain. Now, Bitcoin can never crash, neither can Bitcoin stop, neither can anybody hack Bitcoin. Same thing to Metaphors. Metaphors is a project as a whole. So Metaphors can never crash, neither can anybody hack Metaphors nor stop Metaphors from working. So now, like I said earlier, Metaphors is built on the blockchain, which means Metaphors works via your crypto wallet. As you can see, I'm on my crypto wallet right now called Trust Wallet. So that's it. I'm on my crypto wallet. So now I'll be showing you how we earn on Metaphors. Sorry. So in Metaphors, we earn on a coin called DAI. As you can see here, one DAI is equivalent to $1. So which means on Metaphors, when you earn with DAI coin. So which means when you earn one DAI on Metaphors, you are earning equivalent to $1. As of the time you're seeing this video was created as of August 3rd, 2023. So as of then, so $1 should be equivalent to 815 naira. So let's jump right into it. Like I said earlier, Metaphors is built on the blockchain, so you cannot access Metaphors with your DApp browser. You can only access Metaphors with your crypto wallet. So now let's jump right into it. Now let's show you how much I've made so far on Metaphors and how much you too can make on Metaphors just with the use of your mobile phone and the internet connection. So this is my dashboard of the #1 DeFi platform in the world. Yes, you heard that right. Metaphors is the #1 DeFi platform in the world, and you can make your research about that. And as you can see here, I've referred a total of 18 persons on Metaphors, but what I'm about to show you now is going to surprise you. Now let's get straight into my Metaphors dashboard and let's look how much we have earned so far on Metaphors. So don't forget, Metaphors has 12 levels and I'm currently on level 10. And if you note one thing about Metaphors, you cannot activate the next level without activating the previous level, which means for you to be on level 2, you must first of all be on level 1. And you cannot earn from level 2 while you are still on level 1. You only earn from the level you are currently at, which means when you're on level 2, you earn from both level 1 and level 2. When you're on level 3, you earn from both level 1, 2, and 3. When you're on level 10, you earn from both level 1 to level 10. And when you're just on level 1, you earn from only level 1. You understand? And another thing is that each level is twice the previous amount. Now let's show you what we mean by that. On Metaphors, each level is twice the previous amount, which means, as you can see here, level 1 is 5 DAI, which is equivalent to $5, which means level 2 will be 10 DAI, as you can see here, level 3 20, all up to level 12. Now there are 3 ways on earning on Metaphors, which is called spillover, overflow, and referring. Yes, I will be explaining these 3 ways of earning on Metaphors, and as time goes on, if you stick to the end of this video, you're going to understand everything you need to know about Metaphors. Don't forget, at the start of this video, remember I showed that I had invited only 18 persons on Metaphors. But if you take a look at this place here on my Metaphor system, on level 1, you see I have 118 persons on my level 1 structure, right? Take a look at my level 2, you see I have 88 persons on my level 2 structures. Take a look at my level 3. See, I have 77 persons on my level 3 structures, all to my level 10. All to my level 10, but let's not waste time on that. Now, this is only possible because of my team is active. Imagine having 118 persons on your level 1 structure and you have only invited 18 persons. How is that possible? That's only possible if your team is active or if your upline is active, and that's one of the benefits my team members are getting from being part of my team. Now let's go straight into my level 1. And before we get started, I would like you to get a book and a Bible because you'll be needing that to record how much I've earned so far on Metaforce without any stress, just with use of my mobile phone and my internet connection. Now let's take a look at my level 1 and see how much I've earned so far on level 1. Don't forget, level 1 costs $5, which costs $5 on level 1. And as you can see here on my level 1 total revenue is 590 DAI. That is equivalent to 590 US dollar. Now let's go to level 2 and see how much we have made from level 2. Don't forget, write that down please so you know how much we've made. Now level 2, you see I have 88 persons on my structure, and now let's look at how much we have made so far on level 2. Level 2, I've made 880 DAI. Now let me explain what spillover is. Now you're seeing total of 118 persons on my level 1. You're seeing total of 88 persons on my level 2. Now this is not possible with referring. I don't know if you understand. I've only referred 18 persons, but how come I have 118 persons on my level 1 structure? How is that possible? It's because of my team is active. Now spillovers, these are earnings you get when your upline or your team is active. Your team whereby you registered under is active. Now imagine being under my team and you're on level 1. You can get spillover, and mind you, when you're getting spillover according to the level you activate. I don't know if I remember if I said this earlier at the start of this video that on Metaforce you earn according to the level you activate. If you're on level 1, you get earnings on level 1, which is $5, which means when you get spillover on level 1, you have gotten $5 automatically. When you get overflow on level 1, which means you have gotten $5 automatically as well. Now spillover and overflow are two similar things. You understand? Spillover and overflow are two similar things. You don't want to mix them together because they are so similar. Spillover, like I said earlier, you are getting spillover from your team, which means if your team is active, you will get spillover from them continuously. Overflow, you are getting overflow from your own team. Now let me make it clear to you. Now after you register Metaforce under my team, which means you are not part of my own team, right? Now you have the opportunity to build up your own team as well. Now when you build up your own team, you start earning from your own team members as well. Those people which you referred to Metaforce. Now let me give you an example. Let's say you refer me to Metaforce now. Now I'm part of your team when you refer me to Metaforce. Now anything I'm doing on Metaforce, in as much as I'm earning, the fact that you are the person that referred me to Metaforce, you are entitled to also earn from me. Now you have the chance, you have a 80% guarantee to get spillover and overflow from me. You understand? Now it is called overflow because you are getting it from your downlines, but it is called spillover because you are getting it from your team you should register under. I don't know if that's clear to you. Now on Metaforce, take note again, you earn according to the levels. Like there is no change in that. If you're on level 1, your earnings are $5 continuously. You get a spillover, it is $5. You get an overflow, it is $5. You refer a friend, it is $5. Now that reminds me of referring. Now on Metaforce referring, it is so unique that you get a 100% commission whenever you refer someone on Metaforce. What do I mean by that? If you refer someone to join Metaforce level 1, you are getting automatically $5 because of the fact that Metaforce level 1 is $5. Like I said, you earn according to the level you activate. You earn the same amount of each level. Now if that person goes well to upgrade to level 2, you are getting how much? $10. That's total of $15 made from just one person, because Metaforce referring, you earn according to the levels. If that person goes ahead to upgrade to level 3, which is $20, which means you have made how much? You have made total of $35. The higher the level, the higher your incomes on Metaverse. Now that's that for that. I believe I'm able to explain these three aspects to you: spillover, overflow, and referring. Don't worry, if you still have other questions to ask, I'll be dropping a link in the description which you can use to contact me on WhatsApp for further explanation. Now let's get back to where we stopped. Remember, we've calculated our level 1 and in our level 2. Now let's check how much I've made from level 3. As you can see from my level 3, my total level revenue, let's wait for it to load. My total level revenue is 1,540 DAI, which you can see from here. Now let's look at our level 4. Hope you are with your pen and your biro, because we'll be recording this at the end of this video. Now level 4, as you can see, I have a total of 65 persons on my level 4, and I've referred just 18 persons. That's what we're talking about, active team like mine. Now on my level 4, I've made a total of 2,600 DAI. Now let's head to our level 5 to see how much we've made from level 5. Now on my level 5, I've made a total of 4,880 DAI on my level 5. Let's head to our level 6 while we wait for it to load. Okay, now let's head to our level 6. As you can see on my level 6, I have a total of 46 participants on my level 6. Now let's click on level 6 and see how much we've made so far on level 6. On my level 6, I've made a total of 7,360 DAI. Yeah, this is only possible just because of active team, active upline as well. You can ask my teammate for testimonies. You can make research about Team Alpha. Now level 7, I have a total of 29 participants on my level 7. The reason my participants are dropping, you're supposed to know, right? Because most persons are not that they are not capable of upgrading to higher levels because of the amount. You know, each level is twice the previous amount, so many people are not like they don't have such amount of money to upgrade to higher level. But I also advise you, if you have the amount to upgrade to higher level, don't hesitate to do so. So on my level 7, I've made a total of 9,280 DAI. Now let's get straight to our level 8, so we'll see how much we've made. Now on my level 8, I've made a total of I have a total of 17 participants, and I've made a total of how much on my level 8? On my level 8, I've made a total of 10,880 DAI. I don't want to waste time with this because this video is getting too long already. So on my level 9, I've made a total of how much? On my level 9, I've made a total of 10,240 DAI. Now on my level 10, which is the last level for me, because yes, that's my capability. On my level 10, I've made a total of how much? On my level 10, I've made a total of 7,680 DAI on my level 10. So now let's head to our calculator and see how much we have made totally from Metaverse precisely. So let's start calculating. Level 1, 590 plus level 2, 880 plus level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7, level 8, level 8, level 9, and level 10. That's a total of 55,930 DAI coin made from level 1 to level 10 just by working smart with the use of your mobile phone. And don't forget, I told you a DAI coin is equivalent to a US dollar. DAI coin is a stable coin and it follows the price of dollar. which you can make a research about that as well. Metaverse is a transparent business whereby there's nothing hidden under Metaverse. You can always do your research about Metaverse. Now let's multiply this to the current amount of dollar rates. Now, most of my earnings you see there, those are not recent earnings. As of the time I made most of the earnings there, as of then, dollar rate was equivalent to 700, but I'll be multiplying it to the current, with the current dollar rate amount, to the current dollar market rate amount as of today. So let's multiply it by 820 and see. So this is a total of 45,862,000 made from just the use of my mobile phone from Metaverse as well. And this, if you compare my earnings to other person's earnings as well, you notice that this is less. This is actually less than what others are making from Metaverse. Now, this is the main reason why you should not sleep on Metaverse. This is the main reason why you should take advantage of Metaverse now. Metaverse is building millionaires all over the world. Metaverse is not a get rich quick scheme, but you can actually make yourself rich just with the use of Metaverse. Now, I believe with this video you have understood how Metaverse works, but if you still have other questions to ask concerning Metaverse, I'll be dropping a link on the description below which you can use to contact me on WhatsApp and send in your questions. And if you are also ready to register on Metaverse, also send me a DM for me to get you started as soon as possible. Thank you. Do well to hit that subscribe button and also follow for more.